Alien girl. She thought the person inside the armor was a war machine. But he was a human. The battlefield was quiet now. Ash drifted through the air like dead snow. The war between the Coalition and the Varn Empire had torn the land to pieces. Buildings lay in ruins. Craters stretched across what once had been cities. And in the middle of it all, an armored figure stood still as stone, unmoving, untouched by time or the fire still burning around it. From the cliffs above, Rel, a young Varn scout, watched cautiously. Her kind had learned to fear this thing. The golem, they called it. A towering war machine, encased in armor dark as the void, impervious to plasma, unstopped by fire. They said it had wiped out entire squads alone, that it could not be reasoned with. But now, it was just standing there, like a statue. Rel was curious. She was not like the others. What a Varn feared, she wondered. She crept closer. Her companions had fled days ago. She had stayed behind to gather information. And this thing, this golem, might hold the key to understanding the enemy. She reached the edge of the crater and slid down slowly, quietly, until she stood just 10 paces from the giant figure. Its armor was covered in soot and scorch marks. Varn blood was dried across its chest plate. It looked terrifying, inhuman, but it didn't move. Was it dead? Rel took a step forward, then another. She reached out, trembling slightly, and touched its gauntlet. Still nothing. Her hand brushed what seemed to be a control panel on the chest. A quiet hiss broke the silence. Rel froze. The armor groaned. Steam hissed from the back. The chest panel opened with a mechanical gasp. And then the helmet retracted. Inside the war machine was a human, not a machine, not a synthetic. A man. His face was bruised, streaked with dirt and blood. He looked young, tired. His eyes fluttered open as if waking from a long dream. Rel stepped back in shock. Her breath caught. "You're not a machine," she whispered. The man blinked confused. "What?" She raised her spear. "You're human. A real one." He coughed and tried to sit up, the armor winding around him. "Name's Dax. Corporal, 5th Earth Division." "I thought you were a killer machine," she said, her voice quieter now. "You moved like one. Fought like one." Dax gave a weak smile. "The armor helps with that. But I'm just a guy." Rel didn't lower her spear. "Not yet. You destroyed dozens of us." He looked down. "I was ordered to." She paused. "Are you still going to kill me?" He looked up at her. His eyes were tired, but not cruel. No. She didn't know why she didn't run. Maybe it was his voice. Maybe it was how human he looked without the helmet. Or maybe it was the exhaustion they both shared, tired of killing, tired of war. Instead, she helped him out of the armor, piece by piece. The suit hissed and groaned as it released its grip on him. When he finally stood outside it, he seemed smaller, just a man, not a golem. Rel stared at him, unsure. "Why did you stay here?" she asked. "I passed out," he said. "Tried to hold position. Guess no one came back for me." She nodded slowly. "My kind fled too. Left me to scout. I think they think I'm dead." They sat in silence. Smoke curled into the sky above them. She looked at the armor again. "How can someone like you move so fast? So deadly?" He tapped his temple. "The suit links to neural impulses. Feels like an extension of your body. But it still needs a mind to guide it." "And you," she asked, "you're not a mindless killer?" He laughed bitterly. "I want to be a pilot, not a soldier. But orders are orders." Rel stared into the distance. "My people believe your kind had no faces, that you were just machines built to destroy." "I thought your kind had no mercy," he said. "But here we are." The next day, They scavenged for supplies. Rel watched him move, limping now without the support of his armor, slower but no less determined. She offered him food, dried roots and fungus from a ration pouch. He hesitated, then took it with a nod. Thanks. At night, they huddled in a collapsed bunker. Cold seeped in through the cracks, and Rel noticed him shiver. Without a word, she handed over a thermal cloth. He blinked at her. You're helping me, he said softly, even after everything. You're not what I thought, she said. Neither of them slept well. Over the next few days, the bond between them grew quietly. Rel told him of her world, of how her people raised warriors from birth. But she'd always been different, more curious than fierce, more cautious than brutal. Dax told her about Earth, about music, about oceans and cities filled with light. She listened, wide-eyed. He taught her Earth words. She corrected his pronunciation of hers. They laughed, once, and then fell silent. A peace neither of them understood hung between them. On the 5th day, they were spotted. A Varn scout drone hovered overhead. Rel raised her spear, but it was too late. The machine scanned them both and flew off. They'll send soldiers, she said. Dax stood slowly. Then we run. But Rel shook her head. They won't chase me. Only you. Then you should leave me. Dax said. She frowned. No. He looked surprised. Why not? Because I know now. You're not a monster. She paused and added, You're just human. Dax gave a quiet laugh. And you're not a savage alien. You're just a girl trying to survive. They ran, but the Varn were fast. By the time they reached the ridge, the first troop arrived, armed, armored, ready. Rel turned to Dax. Go. I'll stop them. He grabbed her arm. They'll kill you. Maybe, she said, but they won't expect me to stand with you. She stepped forward and raised her voice. I claim this human under the right of shield, she called. Any who strike him strike me. The Varn soldiers paused. Shocked, one stepped forward. He is the golem. He killed our kin. Rel raised her chin. He saved mine. He spared me. The silence stretched. Then the Varn leader lowered his weapon. Take him, he said. But if he ever returns in armor again... He won't, Rel said firmly. They walked together, farther into wilds. No armies. No commands. Just two former enemies. No, not enemies anymore. Two souls met behind masks of war and found the truth beneath.